strongest earthquakes are triggered by solar activity, both in the short-term events and long-term magnetic power of the sun over annual and semi-annual cycles. You can also find information about this in Chapter 7 of Weatherman's Guide to the Sun. The sun triggers earthquakes. Learn more as we head into the peak solar activity of the 11-year cycle over the coming 2 to 3 years, as this is going to be somewhat important. See you in the morning.
Sorry, but I cannot follow you anymore. I did that for many years and I learned from you a lot. But now I need to do something important and I decided to see other people. Yes, I did unsubscribe from that channel, but it's not on negative terms. Simply, this channel has nothing to offer for me or people that think in the same way. There is too much negativity, there is too much of a conspiracy theories going here and there. There's too much of political stuff into that is not necessary. This channel is a good source of decent information. I know that observers, they form almost like a church around him, believing every word he's saying, but it's worth it to do a research because many things that he is presenting are outdated. Another reason that I left is it appears that the group of people that he is surrounded with, they are looking for pain, suffering, scarcity. You may say, no, we want good stuff, we want to be happy. If you think of terms where you are going against the government or going against the elites or going against the sun, the environment, the lack of food, lack of electricity, or lack of support, this is exactly what you will be getting. There is no way around it. Therefore, that's probably is one of the biggest reasons that I can't support this channel in a way that I used to. This does not mean that I am not going to provide link once in a while. If someone is looking for specific information, he has really good stuff here and there, and it would be on my part just stupid to say don't listen to him what he's saying, because everyone in the conversation has a voice. So especially right now in the situation and this world is going upside down, we need to listen to as many people as possible. That does not mean that we need to be hooked up to a specific ideology or specific philosophy. We need to develop our own way of thinking. When we already know what the style of life we want, then we, for example, for me, it's to look for people that are like-minded, to form some form of groups, communities, associations, or whatever, to exchange that information at the same level of understanding, not to try to bring people that have different views, but they don't want to listen, they want to enforce their views. I am not looking for this kind of people. Then there is this whole negative narration from him about the conspiracies. The elites are not really looking for any control. If he understood what is happening behind the scene, he would probably didn't say these stupid things. If it wasn't for the elites, he wouldn't have country, he wouldn't have constitution, he wouldn't have freedom to have his channel, he wouldn't have freedom to wear this fancy stone around his neck, because all those people would be prosecuted. He wouldn't be able to write the book or publish the book or distribute the book. So those elites that he's so much negative about are not just one category. Yes, of course, there is a problem. There is a lot of organized crime that is very clever of framing those which are not the one that are looking after our safety. Not everyone in the government is crooked. Not everyone who is a billionaire is a crooked. So classify the elites are trying to control us, it's just plain ignorance. But, well, that's his words, not mine. I am sure that he doesn't even know that someone like the Queen, she was the one that she was supporting institutions, organizations that were promoting health. Thanks to her, we have chiropractic practice, we have naturopathic doctors, we have herbalists, and we have all the natural medicine stuff. She was one of many people behind the scene supporting that. And to Ben, if you are watching this, the bad people from the big pharma, they are the ones that are also supporting that. But you don't know that. You are growing in a house where there was a lot of negativity about the man that is controlling the whole thing, but it's not. It's a fact that there is a criminal element in the government, in the medical establishment, in the scientific communities, in the military, everywhere. Those people have at their disposal over $1 trillion right now. And the elites are trying to do something to make sure that this criminal organization doesn't take over the world. And it's not the people that you think they are. So, I told you, you want to know. I do follow other channels that are more inclined to rather figure out what's the purpose of any environmental changes, the weather changes, the climate changes, the cosmic changes, the changes on Earth with magnetic field, or what's going on with the sun, because there is another reason. It's not the magnetic field, it's not the dust that is causing problems. There is another purpose for that. But the astrophysics that he's representing is not there yet. In short, Mr. Davidson is studying noise. Yes. Every electron, every photon is a frequency. Frequency is a sound, and well, that's a noise. Every frequency has its manifestation in the form of atoms, molecules, solid objects, fluids, gases, and so on. Therefore, they are effects, they are byproducts, they are side effects, they are not causes. Magnetic field is also side effect, it's not a cause. Galactic sheet is side effect, is a noise. The solar dust or cosmic dust that is coming this way is also just noise. But he never figured out that the noise is at our request. We are doing that noise. We are responsible for that. In his findings, he is claiming that we are living at the mercy of galaxy, at the mercy of the sun, at the mercy of the earth, and all the electric and magnetic forces, which is incorrect. That's why I said this channel has nothing to offer to me anymore. I am going to provide below this video links to all those segments that I am using in this video right now to present to you why I am saying what I am saying. Many of the people that are around the electric universe or the Thunderbolts project, they already are much more farther in these explorations. They have a much better, much more interesting explanation for a lot of stuff. There is another rising star, which is Gareth from the City Pattern. He's a very smart guy. He has a lot of information that I would recommend to watch, because if you are open-minded person, you can assemble this whole thing yourself. You don't need me to guide you through this whole process. Although not everyone will agree with me. Many of you will stick with the old way of thinking. Others are going to have a completely very opposite negative view on that. It's fine. Because of those different views, ideologies, philosophies, we have this world very colorful. It's the experiences with all the unexpected things. It's not boring. It's actually very interesting. Okay, now let's talk about that T-shirt. First of all, Noah is an idol. It's a fictional character. He's not a real person. And someone who is in scientific community, it would be a good idea to at least know that. Well, not everyone is up to date. Well, it is what it is. Another thing, Noah's Ark is not a boat or ship. It is technology. Something that not many understand, but more and more people are aware of that. That all those names that are mentioned in all those writings, the Bible or any others, they are idols. Those are characters. Those characters have specific traits, but they are not real. They are just idols. Noah is one of them. During the flood, our ancestor built some form of technology, which was the Noah's Ark. The clue is in that name itself, because that's a symbol for something. I don't know what it is. So then maybe you should investigate this further, because your buddy Douglas Vogt, he almost solved that. He presenting all kinds of information or facts about what was happening in that cave there with the 40 years wandering in the desert. He almost solved that. So maybe you should get together and start brainstorming and figure out what exactly the Noah's Ark is.
All the World Believes a Lie by Dr. Joseph Murphy. All the world believes a lie, so when I am telling the truth, it thinks I am telling a lie. Who said that? The greatest healer America has ever known, Phineas Parkhurst Quimby, in 1847. He was a marvelous healer, and that is one of his favorite statements. What is that lie? Well, the great lie, of course, is that external things are causative. The scientific thinker, the man who thinks, who has any sense at all, will not give power to the phenomenalistic world. The phenomenalistic world is an effect. It's not a cause. The scientific thinker gives power to the creator, to the created thing. The infinite presence and power is within you. I am the Lord that healeth thee. So the miraculous healing power is within you. It's one power. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one. One power. Not 2 or 3 or 1,000, just one. Mathematically, scientifically, spiritually, there can be only one power.
While walking and talking with a friend who is a mechanical engineer, he asked me, "What is science?" A great question, which eventually led us to talking about what is lacking in today's science. I proposed that when an astronomer looks at a beautiful nebula, the first question should be, what is the function of that? But of course, that is not the first question most astronomers ask, and this is the crux of why astronomy is currently broken. Our first question should be, what function is that serving? And yet, that is never even asked. Hence, modern astronomy can never understand anything it is looking at. presence of plants and animals is of vital importance to the Earth, and hence to the solar system as a whole. To say that all of life on Earth is an accident typifies how out of touch modern scientists are with reality. I feel the need to say that again. To say that all of life on Earth is an accident typifies how out of touch modern scientists are with reality.
In Everett's view, it was our concept of reality that was at fault. We only think there is a single outcome from a measurement, when in fact all of them occur. We are only able to see one of these realities. The others have a separate physical existence.
From those short clips that I show you here, you can investigate further if you are interested in this. Of course, you don't have to. I will be launching new channel soon. It's already in working, but this is kind of not going as fast as I wish it could, but it's already taking shape. So it's going to be for members. In other words, it's going to be free, but the juicy, the most important information is going to be for members. The takeaway from all the short clips that I show you is that this world is only a bunch of frequencies, waves, which we are controlling. It's really hard for people to grasp this idea that we actually are the one who makes this whole thing. But not to worry, if we at some point find out the whole truth and nothing but the truth, then there is no point for us to be here. The reason why we are here is this mess, this deliberate setup where we are surrounded with a complete sewer, if you will, and from those elements that are swimming there, it is our desire to assemble something that makes sense, something coherent, something that is serving us, something that is resonating with our personal desire. If we want to experience pain, then that's what we are going to be drawn to. We are going to constantly tell other people what to do until we are going to get hurt. If we want something more uplifting, happy, it's not going to come overnight. It's a process that we need to engage into and see the final product on the end. You want to be happy? See that environment, see that moment where you are reaching that. But don't stop there, because once you reach, that's it. Either you start over or there is nothing more, anything else to do for you. I'm going to tell you something even more bizarre. On Earth, there are no bad people at all. None. Zero. There are only people that are doing stupid things. But even that is not correct, because those stupid things which we categorize as stupid is not so stupid for them. And what we do is really stupid for them. So you can see how that is. Let me give you an example. Let's do a little experiment. You, right now, sitting in the front of the computer, when I would ask you, where are you right now? I am sure that the answer would be, oh, I am right here. I am sitting at the computer. No, you are over there sitting at the computer. No, it's not true. You are over there and I am right here. And for me, no, you are sitting over there and I am right here. So you can see this whole thing, how there is no right or wrong. There are two different views of the same situation, and they are both correct. All right? With this in mind, again, expect very soon something about the new channel, something about the new portal. And if you like this, please subscribe, please like it, and of course tick the notification bell so you will know when new videos are going to be posted. I will not shut down any of the channels that I already have. They are going to be my backup channels, but the main channel is coming brand new. All right then, so thank you for being with me today, and see you next time.